Hi, I'm Kerry Critchlow from Fallen into Fire, and today I'm here to talk to you about what I learned from Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, MJ, Wacko Jacko, or the King of Pop. Whatever you call him, there is no denying that he has influenced the music and the culture of the world. Wikipedia. Michael Joseph Jackson was an American singer, songwriter, entertainer, dancer, arranger, music producer, choreographer, actor, businessman, musician, and philanthropist. Often referred to as the King of Pop, or by his initials MJ, Jackson is recognized as the most successful entertainer of all time by Guinness World Records. His contributions to music, dance, and fashion, along with his publicized personal life, made him a global figure in popular culture for over 4 decades. Jackson's 1982 album Thriller is the best-selling album of all time. His other records, including Off the Wall, Bad, Dangerous, and History, also rank among the world's best-selling. Jackson is one of the few artists to have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. Some of his other achievements include and the 2000 Guinness Book of Records recognized him for supporting 39 charities. I don't care who you are, that's impressive. Agreed. But how did he get there? Born into a working-class African-American family of 10 children in 1958, no one would have suspected that the young boy from Gary, Indiana would have grown up to become a pop music legend. His childhood was less than ideal. His father, a steelworker and R&B musician, was both physically and emotionally abusive to the young boy. Michael was 6 when he joined the family band the Jackson Brothers, and was 8 when he started sharing lead vocals with his older brother Jermaine. By that time, they were known as the Jackson 5. His father was a very strict disciplinarian and forced the boys to rehearse for hours almost daily, demanding affection from the young band. That sounds like hard work. It was. Jackson admitted later in an interview that his father had hurt him as a child, but was nonetheless a genius, as he admitted his father's strict discipline played a huge role in his success. He recalled that his father would sit in a chair with a belt in his hand as he and his siblings rehearsed, and that if you didn't do it the right way, he would really tear you up, really get you. It's not your fault, Michael. It's not your fault. It was clear that young Michael was the star of the act. He even popularized a number of complicated dance techniques such as the robot and the moonwalk, which he named himself. The Jackson 5 had quite a few hits, but after a while, Michael was ready to start his solo career. In '79, he released Off the Wall, earning a couple of hits and several awards. Despite its commercial success, Jackson felt that Off the Wall should have had a much bigger impact, and was determined to exceed expectations with his next release. He succeeded. Thriller was released in 1982, and the King of Pop was born. As mentioned earlier, it became the best-selling album of all time, earning Jackson 7 Grammys and 8 AMAs in 1983. His music videos even helped to put a fledgling little cable TV channel called MTV on the map. Michael became one of the most sought-after celebrities, and his fandom rivaled Beatlemania. And boy, did he know how to milk it. As a matter of fact, he started several rumors about himself in the mid-'80s to keep him in the press, and after a while, the rumors became more and more outrageous. Like what? Well, one was that Jackson slept in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber to slow the aging process. Huh? Another was that he offered to buy the bones of Joseph Merrick, the Elephant Man. Why? When Jackson bought a chimpanzee named Bubbles from a laboratory, he was reported to become increasingly detached from reality. Sounds like it. These reports became embedded in the public consciousness, inspiring the nickname Wacko Jacko, which Jackson later came to despise. Wacko Jacko. He might have been the most successful pop star to date, but his life was no picnic. The rumors grew worse and worse, and laid the groundwork for the future child molestation charges. In 1984, Michael suffered second-degree burns to his scalp while filming a Pepsi commercial, and opted for plastic surgery in order to hide the wounds. But alas, Jackson suffered from vitiligo? Can I get a reading? But alas, Jackson suffered from vitiligo, which gradually lightened his skin, and with the combination of several surgeries, his face was never the same afterward. Oh, is that why he looks so white? I thought he was bleaching his skin. Bad was released in 1987 and spawned 7 #1 hits, more than Thriller, but didn't quite sell as well. Dangerous was released in 1991, but was knocked off the charts by a dirty little grunge album called Nevermind. The 90s were good to Jackson, financially. But after he was charged with child sexual abuse in '93, he never recovered emotionally. He eventually settled out of court, but the damage to his personal image was done. Yeah, that would do it. More rumors, more albums, dangling the baby off a balcony, Free Willy, and the 90s were over. While his business acumen was surprisingly strong, when his album started to sell poorly in the 2000s, his income dropped substantially. This created some financial problems with his Neverland Ranch, which was also the start of a whole new round of child molestation charges. Again? Wasn't once enough? Apparently not. But he was acquitted on all accounts and went to live with Sheikh Abdullah in Bahrain. Where's that? Far away. Guilty or not, there is no denying the impact that MJ had on this world, and his death in 2009 was mourned by millions. He was an entertainer in every sense of the word, and his legacy as such will always live on. So, what did I learn from Michael Jackson? You either discipline yourself, or someone else will. If you sell enough records, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Practice makes perfect. It never hurts to give back. If you start rumors about yourself, people may start to believe them. If dancing was kung fu, MJ would kick some serious butt. If you've been accused of child molestation, it's probably best to stay away from little children. Unless they're yours. Or maybe not even then. Never criticize yourself, others are going to be happy to do that for you. And perhaps the most important thing I learned from Michael Jackson, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every Tuesday. Thank you again for watching. See you next week.